Every day goes by, data from health officials shows that the pandemic is losing a lot of steam. Here's a look at today's numbers, for example. The Oregon Health Authority reporting 741 new cases of coronavirus and 23 new deaths. Meanwhile, 375 people are battling the virus in the hospital across the state of Oregon tonight, and that's 29 fewer patients than yesterday. You might remember for quite a while, the OHA said that our target was to get hospitalizations under 400. And a reminder, Oregon and Washington will both be lifting the indoor mask mandate coming up soon on March 12th. Now, the mask rule also applies to schools. The Salem-Keizer district already announced that they will make masks optional starting March 12th. Portland Public Schools says their new policy starts March 14th. Fox 12's Drew Marine spoke with a local parent about this pandemic milestone.
Donna Ingram and her kids are really excited about this, but she says she's already having conversations with them about why some people might want to keep their mask on. It's been nearly 2 years since Portland Public Schools shut down and moved to distance learning. But starting March 14th, PPS will give staff and students the option to stop masking just 2 days after the state drops its indoor mask mandate.
My kids are excited. They're super healthy and active boys, and so they're happy to take their masks off.
Donna Ingram has 2 first graders and a second grader who don't really know a time before masks in school.
I think it's going to be an adjustment. You hear that at school where they say, oh my God, that's what your face looks like, because they don't know.
But just because masking will be optional indoors doesn't mean all students will take theirs off. So Ingram is already having those conversations with her kids.
And it's like, do we need to wear a mask around you? How do you feel? We're just going to go into this being open and talking to our friends about what they want and being really respectful and kind.
Dr. Robin Henderson says having these talks with your student is a great start to avoid mask bullying at school, and says it's just as important for parents to be good role models.
Mask bullying is a thing. So how we teach kids empathy also is a lead by example moment. How do we respond when people confront us about our choices with masks is exactly what our kids are going to do.
She says practicing peer-to-peer conversations can be helpful too.
How to respond if somebody confronts you because you're wearing a mask or even because you're not. Role play what they might say. Role play how they could reframe the situation. Hey, I'm wearing a mask so that I feel safer. What are you doing for spring break, by the way?
Even though masks will soon be optional, PPS says they'll still provide testing for people who become symptomatic at school, use HVAC filters, and let staff and families know when somebody tests positive. They say they'll also provide resources to families to create a safe and welcoming environment for everyone, regardless of their masking choices. In North Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.